So, welcome back to my daily vlog living in New York City, and we have finally caught up to the January vlogs. In the first week of January, it was terrible. If you could think of every little basic task, anything I was doing just went wrong. Literally, it was the same energy I had in 2025, and I just thought to myself, I didn't put all this effort in the end of 2025 to walk into January to just still be shit. No. So literally in that moment, I decided I need to start thinking differently for a different outcome. So scrambling for so many different inspiration photos and the goals I want for the rest of the year, I threw them all onto a vision board. And honestly, having that on the back of my laptop was a game changer. I was so ignorant. I was like, oh, all my goals are in the back of my head, they're in my brain. No wonder my brain was just so messy. So I don't know if it's a placebo effect, but having my vision board on the back of my laptop, it honestly really did help me. So the reset actually came from me doing something completely different. The moment I could visualize the direction I was going into, because I am a hobby collector and I just want to do so many things. I am literally a jack of all trades, a master of none, honestly, but I love it that way. I sat down and wrote a program out for myself, and in this video I'm doing a shoulder day, which implements a bit of calisthenics, a little bit of weightlifting. So I'm really targeting the skills that I want to learn, which is a handstand push-up, but I'm also achieving another goal, which is weight training that is more targeting the physique side. I want to be a muscle mummy. I want to be in a floss bikini the whole of the summer. So after that workout, we are still working on ourselves, and one of my goals this year is to level up the look, and basically that is just putting a little bit more effort in my appearance. I really just want to focus on a signature makeup look. I went to a drugstore, but I forgot I actually live in New York City and everything is locked up. So I bounced on the bus, I went to Sephora, and that was still overwhelming because the last time I did a proper makeup look was 2019. So stepping into Sephora, there were so many new brands. I've been so focused on skincare that I've totally overlooked makeup. But one of the things I spotted was Dior's new packaging. The silver is so gorgeous. Honestly, I want to get one of these lip glosses just to be performative. But I did buy myself the Patrick Ta blush because I already knew that was the product I wanted, and I really want to be intentional with the products that I buy. So I actually went home, did a lot more research with the beauty gurus on TikTok, and it was so much help. So at the end of the video, I'm going to show you everything that I bought, and we'll do a little makeup look. Makeup by Mario have these really weird jelly blushes, but they actually feel really nice and they're really beautiful on the skin. So if you are a natural girly like me, these would be perfect on the skin. If you just want to do a little bit extra, tell me why I gravitated towards this Tom Ford fragrance, Lost Cherry, and it was absolutely gorgeous. And then the one beside it was such a summer scent. I looked down at the price, 50 milliliters, $405. I never remembered Tom Ford being that expensive, and I used to work in fragrance. Why is it a curse to have such expensive taste but on a shoestring budget? Good morning, it's the next day and we are fueling our bodies up with brekkie. Now my breakfast isn't anything life-changing. It probably isn't the best breakfast to be a muscle mummy. I should be adding eggs and protein, but honestly this is my favorite. I eat like a pensioner, it seems. Also, I want to show you my new coffee machine. This is a lifesaver. I was hemming and hawing, I was debating should I buy it, should I not, but honestly I've got so much use out of it, and I have not stepped foot inside a coffee store ever since buying this. It's so fun. Do you ever remember when you're a kid and you're pretending to be like a vet, a doctor, a teacher? This is me, grown up, nearly 30, pretending to be a barista. And the reason why we're fueling up today is actually because I'm going into the city to try out this new pole studio, because this year we're getting out of our comfort zone. We're stepping into new environments. I have found a real decline in my pole training. There's no excitement anymore. There's no change up in the routine. So honestly, training in the same space every day is just giving the same effort level and the same routine. Like, I need to spice it up. So I actually found this beautiful studio. It's in the Lower East Side near Chinatown, I believe. It's called the Good Side. Every part of the studio was furnished to perfection. I love the little water bottles as well. And Max driving me into the city was so lovely. We actually got ourselves a new car this year and it really has made a difference. It's really stepped us up as in our mindset and really working harder and hustling, because getting a new car is not the best financial decision, but we're not dwelling having this new environment. I'm definitely coming back to this pole studio because I am so rusty. Having a new environment, especially an aesthetic one, really can inspire you and it really can align you with the person that you want to be. And it's just going to give me a gorgeous backdrop for more pole content videos, which I've been slacking on. So hopefully this gives me a kick up the ass. And with a new teacher can really encourage new movements, which is what I definitely need. And it can introduce you to new training styles as well. And you can see me getting ready to go out into this storm, this snow. It is literally -9 degrees and I'm serving you a little bit of face here. It was actually perfect timing leaving the studio because Max called me and said, do I want to grab some lunch? And we're never in the city because Max is a native New Yorker, so he doesn't go into Manhattan the way I would because I still am a tourist. I found this place Dig Inn and I really wanted Max to try it, so it was perfect for today. I get the honey chili chicken. The carrots are so freaking good. They do a mac and cheese. It's like a really nice whole food healthy takeaway and Max loved it, which was great. We got this little ginger mint lemonade. We ate it in the new car, kept ourselves warm. And talking about new places, I actually found this new furniture store. Well, new to me, not new to anyone else. CB2 is actually my favorite store out of all the furniture stores I've been to. I'm really on a mission this year. It's another thing that's on my vision board to redecorate the apartment. Redecorating is a great way to visualize breaking away from an old chapter and stepping into a new one. When your surroundings change, there's a shift within you. One of my favorite YouTubers is currently doing the same thing, and what she said really resonated with me, and it's how your home is decorated is a reflection of you and how you function. And she really clocked me on that one because my space currently isn't aesthetic at all. It's just a really functional space, which is completely fine, but for the past year I've been wanting to level up my own appearance and finding my signature look, if that's with makeup, hair, clothing. So having a space that you live in that is well furnished might actually inspire me every day to get up and dress good and just put that little bit more effort in. And when I say leveling up the look and my appearance, it's not in a vain way. It's just making myself feel good, having that confidence and just having fun. And the one thing I seen on TikTok was the dishware, and I really want to show you guys more of my cooking and my recipes. So I actually did order this burgundy oxblood style and I can't wait for it to arrive. It's actually been sold out, so I'm not going to get it until April. So I'm definitely leveling up the content. That is the goal for this year. Good evening, everyone. Can you see my little microphone here? I might try and crop it out, but can you hear the nasaliness from me? It's actually going to be the perfect way to end this video because I am not stepping foot outside. Tomorrow will be Sunday. Hopefully I'll be uploading this on a Sunday and we are getting major weather warning. It's actually -10 degrees Celsius. So we're going to go through the makeup that I bought. I had to do a round two. I had to go out again because I was overwhelmed by all the choice. Like you seen earlier in the video, I didn't realize how many new brands there are or how extensive brands have gotten with their products. Like, there's a dupe for everything. See, the drugstore makeup, actually insane. So I had to go back out again and we're going to go through all the new stuff that I got because we're leveling up the look. I told you earlier, we're leveling up the look. I just want to experiment with this new makeup, so I'm not going to bore yous and talk the ear off yous. And hopefully this will make me not be such a lazy biatch and actually put effort into my makeup. This is the whole point. So let's get into this. So first things first, I got a primer. I never use a primer. Like I said earlier, the last time I was like fully into makeup and actually worked on makeup counters was 2019, like 2018, 2019. That was when I was like super experimental with makeup. I would literally stack 2 mink eyelashes on top of each other. Full on cut crease, blue eyeshadow. I would experiment down. So the last time I actually wore a primer was when Benefit Professional was in style. I don't think that's been in style for a very long time, so I'm gonna try this e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. Apparently it's a dupe for Milk. Milk wasn't a thing when I was doing makeup, so e.l.f. Ooh. Oh yeah. Can't even see that. Whoops. Now, what would that cover? So I'm just gonna put it around my big pores. And this is supposed to be super sticky, which it does feel. Ooh, this consistency is lovely. I really like this. Look how shiny that is. What's funny is I'm just gonna put this on and then take it back off. Literally get in a shower straight after this. But who cares, we're having fun. I'm gonna hopefully do a lot more of these videos. Like today, we're just doing like a simple look. Like I just wanna get back to the basics and really perfect the base. But in future videos, we can definitely experiment more. This feels gorgeous. So the foundation I went for was MAC. I'm always going to be a MAC girl through and through. I wasn't actually going to get this. I was going to get NARS Sheer Glow, but I went into the store and it's not even called NARS Sheer Glow anymore. So I backed up. I was like, this is too much. Then my plan B was Patrick Ta. I put that in the back of my hand and it was absolutely beautiful. So glowy and radiant. Plus apparently there's skincare benefits in the Patrick Ta one. But for some reason, something within me said, leave it, let's really think about it, because when you go for a foundation it is quite pricey, so I want to pick the correct one. So when I went into Manhattan the second time, I walked past MAC. I didn't realize MAC had a Studio Radiance foundation, and if you can see here it says serum powered foundation. I love skincare. I love looking after my skin. Like it really gives me so much happiness. So when I'm choosing a foundation, that's why I initially loved the Patrick Ta one, because of the serum and the skincare benefits. So I tried this one out. The packaging, first of all, very glamorous, very mature for MAC. I always remember when I used to get MAC, it was like really fun and out there, which that's what I love about the brand. When I was in the store, how am I gonna do a get ready with me if I keep talking? Anyway, when I was in the store, I was really blotting this on the skin, trying to hide from the sales assistants, because I used to be a sales assistant and see working on commission and trying to like get the sales. I, as a consumer, get really intimidated and overwhelmed, and I'm like, okay, I'll buy it. So I hid myself away and I tried this one on. I actually tried this foundation, and I'll get closer, the Studio Fix. But the Studio Fix, of course, is a little bit more fuller coverage and I believe matte. So radiance is definitely what I want to go for, and I tried it on in the store and it actually lasted for the whole day. And I just blotted it with tissue and there was no movement, so I was really impressed. Really good color match as well. I wanted it a bit warmer because I do like to bronze up the skin instead of being freaking a luminous white. If I wasn't a lazy biatch, I would have went in with a beauty blender, but I cannot be bothered cleaning that and replacing it, so we're going in with the brushes. Cleaning a brush is so much easier, or am I just talking shit? Love this. I really wanted a foundation that was sheer and buildable and literally just looks like my skin. And then obviously I purchased a few concealers, and if I'm going for like a full glam look, I can just pack the concealers on. What the fuck? I really need to get a bathroom that has room. I'm literally balancing all this bullshit on my sink. That's another thing that really stops you, or is it an excuse? It's what stops you. Sorry for my heavy breathing as well. I'm sick. One thing that stops you from freaking getting ready is definitely not having a space to get ready. I need to figure out somewhere, because this sink is not holding anything. Is this my skin? Look at those black eyes. That is why I bought two bloody concealers actually. Right, gorge. She a baddie, she knows she a 10. I already feel like a woman who actually puts effort into their appearance. Next step, concealer. So we're kicking it drugstore and I got this L'Oreal Infallible. I did so much research on TikTok with all the glamour girlies and everyone was saying this L'Oreal Infallible is excellent. Look at the size of that. That is gorge. You think I was a cave woman that's never seen freaking makeup before? Anyway, let me really think of what way I'm gonna do this because all the girlies have like a new way of doing these concealers because I do have a highlighting one. How am I gonna do it? Anyway, let's go chinny chin chin. Oh, I love this. Little bit in the forehead, not too much. Okay, I want to put a wee bit in the eyes as well. Let's put, because that color is perf. It's actually much lighter than I thought. Let's go a wee bit up here because I want to be lifted. And a little goes a long way. I haven't even dabbed this in. Now I'm going to dab it right now. Excellent. Right, I don't want to bring this all the way down. A little bit in the nose here because I want to be highlighted. Maybe here. We are not slapping makeup on. I look insane. We're not slapping makeup on anymore. We're going to be intentional. That is what I need to be. Very intentional with where I apply it because it really does make a difference. Right. And you know what? We're kicking it old school and we're going to put it here. TikTok is my life, okay? A few of the TikTok girls said, let it sit for a second and then start blending. And honestly, I like to blend with my finger. When I used to work in NARS, NARS is so famous for their skin products and they always said use your fingers to blend out concealers or your face makeup because the warmth just melts the product into your skin and it really does make a difference. Okay, I zoomed you in a wee bit more. The mirror is pretty far away. I should actually bring it closer. No, it's just ugly as hell. This concealer is gorgeous. And yes, I'm being intentional with where I'm blending it. I want to be snatched. Oh, that color is perfect. Look at that. Oh wow. I have all these like ideas now and I don't want to add on more shit to buy. It's bad enough freaking buying skincare. It's so bloody expensive. Now I'm gonna add on freaking makeup. But you know what we did say for the new year? Well, I did say for 2026, I do want to level up the look. I even bought myself a new winter jacket because the other one was busted. I wore it to the death. One thing about me, if I invest in something, I'm getting my money's worth out of it. I look crazy. I always like to invest in things that I know I'm gonna get a lot of use out of. And that winter jacket, definitely. Richardson, New York is my favorite brand ever. And I would have actually bought another jacket for them. They have this gorgeous blue one, but they only had a size large in it. So I went with the Aritzia one. I went with an Aritzia body warmer, and you know what's so funny? I had all the intention like, oh, I'm gonna get a body warmer because it's gonna be spring soon. So it's a great transitional piece. No, tell me why the minute I bought that, it's now like -8, -9, -10 degrees. But that's one thing I do love about New York. You actually get seasons, like proper seasons. Where I'm from, it's literally just constantly raining and grey skies. My eyes look insane. You know what? A little goes a long way with this concealer. I can't take myself serious with these eyes. It looks like, you know, White Chicks, the movie? That's what I look like. So going on to liquid contour, I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. foundation. I actually have had this, so I didn't need to buy another one. I love this foundation. I use it obviously in a deeper tone. This tone is so perfect for me. And you know what, we're going a little bit, and also it's winter time and my complexion is a luminous white. I can't wait until the sun comes. And usually I'm a winter girly. Look at this massive forehead. I need as much contour as possible for this freaking forehead. Honestly, see, if I won the lottery, I would go straight to Turkey and get probably an inch. Maybe I need to start like implementing microneedling into my forehead to penetrate the freaking follicles. because they are asleep. Right, so this next step I'm a wee bit nervous about because it's blush and all the girlies are ranting and raving about blush, and I never use blush because my cheeks are like really naturally rosy. You know yourself, you always are insecure about something about yourself, and my cheeks have been that. Nothing crazy like, oh my gosh, I hate myself. It's just like I would steer away from blush because my cheeks are already rosy. But when I look at photos of myself, I look really flat. So I did buy the Patrick Ta blush in She's That Girl, because now when I think of blush, I think of Patrick Ta because it's bloody everywhere. This marketing, I'm going to do the liquid blush and then we'll go in with the powder blush. I'm nervous. And honestly, it seems to me I have a really freaking heavy hand. And instead of the apples of the cheeks, everyone's kind of going up. And yes, I'm saying everyone, I'm following the crowd, but once I get comfortable, I can then see what suits me. Oh, this color is beautiful. Right, I'm going really light because I'm quite nervous. This color's gorgeous. See, for someone that never liked blush, that's stunning. Right, let's see. Tappy tap tap. Ooh. See, if this was silver packaging, it would have my name written all over it. That consistency is absolutely beautiful. It's really buildable. Look at me acting like I'm a bloody makeup guru. Okay, that's enough. I'm gonna go in with this concealer, the one that's actually supposed to highlight, even though I'm beaming right now. It's actually the MAC Studio Radiance one. This one's in NC11, so it's like a lighter shade. Only gonna do a little small bit here, a little bit here, some here, and then maybe a little bit out here. I feel like it made a bit of a difference with the dark eyes, but it's the hollowness, that's what it is. F it, I'm getting fucking Botox or fillers, whatever, in there. Well, actually, my best friend Jordan, the one that was in my vlog, she bought this Ordinary serum or liquid. I don't know what it's for, but apparently it's really good for your under eyes. I'll ask her what the name was and we can try it out. Maybe we could do like I can put it on and we can see if there's any transformation for the bottom eye part. But if it doesn't make a transformation, then under the knife we will go. I want to do the powder now. Apparently that Mario powder I showed you earlier is absolutely beautiful, but I went with actually two. So the Maybelline Fit Me one, pressed powder, I just kind of want that for all over the face. Then I got the Infallible Blurfection. So I'm excited to try this one. Let's go in with the powder. Let's hope this powder is gorgeous. So the powder was very nice. I don't know what the fuck is going on under these eyes. Okay, with my age, it seems let's not go too much powder. So I'm gonna go in with my bronzer. This one's a Fenty Beauty one. I've had this one for literally years. And I'm just gonna warm up the face a bit. Always making sure we're blended into that bloody scalp. You can't even see like the amount of blush I have on here. Oh Lord, no, that's not it. This is really hard. How the fuck do these people do this? God forgive me for swearing. This is not it. This is not it. You know what? I'm gonna go in. Let's try and save it. Let's go in with some powder, but the Maybelline powder to kind of like go over the top. Ooh, this powder's so nice. Ooh. So for brows, I went a little bit darker. I usually use the same type. It's like a little sharp pencil. This one's actually from NYX and it was really nice. The only thing is it's not sharpened. It's like flat, which is quite weird. The more you use it, the more sharper it gets, but it's a good dupe for the MAC one and obviously cheaper. I wanted to experiment with the color. This one's espresso, just to go a little bit darker because of my hair. Brows looking good. The base is actually really nice. I just need to like work on it. Like it looks like a big shadow here, but what the fuck? Oh my gosh, I look like a dick. Am I even gonna post this? How the hell are the girlies doing this? Like, how are they doing these techniques? I'm really lost. Honestly, I think I need to fix this. I think the rest of this might be a voiceover because I'm really overwhelmed. Who would have thought? My lips are chapped as well. Right, let me go back and figure this out and just put a little bit of mascara on. I was gonna do a pair of lashes. I don't know, I found these that I bought. It must have been like years ago. They are the Tati lashes, Khloe Kardashian ones. Maybe I'll put them on. Honestly, this has just told me that I need practice, so the rest might be voiceover. And the rest will be voiceovered because at this point, who would have thought a little fun, oh, all this new makeup that I bought, no, it turned into turmoil. Even though I'm having a wee boogie here because some of it actually went right. It kind of reminds me when I paint, I hate the process. Everything looks terrible. And then at the end, when you bring everything together, it actually starts looking good. I just think I need more practice. I need more practice with my own face and seeing what compliments me. Like even the contour placement, the blush placement, definitely needed to warm up that chest because it was looking crazy. The muddiness, I think I need to go back to the drawing board and just fix up my technique. Now these lashes, a complete nightmare, kind of catfished me because when I looked at them in the box, they looked so fluffy and natural. When I put them on, they were wow factor. I'm laughing at myself because I was really going through it. But you know what's funny is that when I got my lash extensions, I would always ask for the most voluminous cat eye. So why am I so shook over these lashes? But we're definitely not going natural here. So when I was in MAC, we were having a kiki, we were having a laugh about MAC and the history of MAC, and the guy was like, I'm going to give you a free lipstick. And I thought, thank you. And he gave me a Ruby Woo. And I thought, is that the Lord telling me to go and experiment with makeup? And we did experiment. Now, this color is not for me. I've never been a red lip girl. I did put MAC's Chestnut lip liner with the red just to make it a little bit darker, a little bit bolder, which I liked. But I think red isn't my color. I might actually go for like a really, really deep burgundy. So in the future, we can definitely experiment more. We all need different makeup looks. We need a natural everyday one that's quick and easy. We need a glam look. We'll be having fun. Honestly, it's fun. You can wipe makeup off, no problem. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. Getting back into January, getting back into YouTube and trying to keep consistent. And I will see you in the next video.